Hello. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you tune into this. I'm going to do a what you need to know reading for all signs Aries through Pisces. What do you need to know right now? Just a simple 3-card spread with some clarifiers, I guess. So if you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment. All that, favorite, I don't know, whatever you can do. Save it to a playlist, I don't know. So my phone keeps going because I know I'm gonna lose my place. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So Aries, what do you need to know? Aries, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. What do you need to know, Aries? What do you need to know? Past, present, and future. What do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Okay. So if you have recently or in the past, if you found yourself arguing with an individual that you feel like you were close to or someone important to you, even if you have just been experiencing a lot of mental stressors with people at work, so something's weighing or was weighing on you pretty heavily in the past, that's what I'm getting with this past card with the 5 of Swords. With the devil here as your present energy, it's like you're continuing, like you haven't let that go. So let's see, as far as your past is concerned. Yeah, so with the 8 of Pentacles here and the 3 of Swords, you may have felt like you were trying really hard at something, and for whatever reason, you and someone else weren't on the same page. This could be like a colleague, a work colleague, or it could be even in a romantic relationship. Like whoever you were dealing with, things just weren't getting off the ground, or no matter how much effort you put in, no matter how hard you try to make things work or to make someone see your side of things or to even understand someone else's side of things, it just wasn't happening. Now with the devil card here, this could be in a relationship, but I feel like this is regarding, it's not like an overall general situation. This is with someone that you were dealing with, like an important connection that you had, so that's why it's weighing so heavily on you. But what the cards are revealing is it's possible that this connection isn't serving your highest good anyway, so it may be best for you to separate from this. With the 5 of Pentacles in your future, in the future space, it's like you may feel like if you leave, you will be despondent. You will have less than what you came into this relationship with, but it's not serving you to cling to this. Whatever you have, whoever you are arguing with or not on the same page with, you're keeping that energy up. And honestly, you are the master of your own existence. You can create the life that you want for yourself. However, if you're choosing to stay in an unhealthy situation, then what you will manifest is unhealthy things, some things that do not serve you, things that make you feel worse than what life truly is. I feel like if you were to separate from an individual, whether it be moving away from a work colleague, ending a friendship, ending a relationship, if you were to release yourself from that, things may start to look up for you. You're too worried about something that it's like something you can release yourself from, but it's like you're not doing it. This could even be like an ex situation where you're checking up on your ex and you know that hurts you more than it helps you. Yeah, you have someone stuck on your mind. And the energy I'm getting is it's not really reciprocated. So maybe this was a breakup you experienced and you're wondering if your ex still misses you or if they're checking up on you. Honestly, it doesn't matter, because what the cards are showing is that you're too concerned with someone and it's not really, they're not giving you anything. So even if they did miss you, it's not like they're feeding this connection at all. You're possibly hoping for a reconciliation or some type of closure out of this situation with this individual. That's what you're holding out hope for in this future. In this future space. Yeah, with the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups peeking out, it's like you're hoping for a reconciliation. You're hoping for like a happy ending with this individual. I feel like this person may be focused on their work. It's like you're not the highest priority to them, Aries. the best thing, you're hoping that things turn out okay before you and this individual. And I do understand that this is someone that is very important to you. This could have been someone you broke up with, or you moved out of a space with them. You may feel like this person was your home base, or they gave you a lot of stability. Now, I'm seeing the best thing for you to do is to move forward, because what this person doing is moving forward. They may feel like you stress them out, or they're calmer. Their life is calmer without you in it. It's best for you to move forward, but not really in a partnership with someone else, but as feeling as a whole, complete person by yourself, Aries. But it looks like in your future spot, you're still holding out hope for someone to either return, for you to have closure with this person, for someone to possibly forgive you, just to have a happy ending with this individual. But really, the more you hold on to this, the worse you will feel, the emptier you will feel. It's best for you to release the situation, release this person. It does not serve you. That's what you should do, but it looks like you're not going to, because in the future, position, I don't know why this word keeps escaping me, but in the future position, you have the Five of Pentacles, and it looks like you're still holding out hope. So let me see what will happen if Aries continues to hold out hope for this situation, for a good outcome, a positive outcome that whatever they deem positive, but what happened for Aries. It looks like you will possibly reach out to this individual. Okay, let me get one more card because... Okay, all right. So I think if you did reach out to this individual, you will get closure. The ending will be better than what you may perceive it to be. So theoretically, what could happen is you could reach out to this person asking for closure, for them to forgive you. The situation will end between the two of you, and overall, it'll be a more positive ending for you if you were to reach out and try to speak your piece. But I don't think you'll get the ending or the resolution that you were really looking for, that you were hoping for. I feel like something greater will happen for you. Like a release will occur. There will be an ending here with the Death card, but it's like that ending will release you from any self-doubt, any worry. It will release you from really being connected to this person anymore. You can finally move on with your life. So if you do decide to reach out to this person or try to reconcile things with this person, have some type of closure, it'll be, it'll work out for you in the long run, because then you'll finally be released from the situation. But just, sitting back, waiting for this person to reach out and trying to make things right with you, you're still holding on to that individual, and it's not really working for you. Okay. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus, what do you need to know, past, present, and future? Taurus, what do you need to know, past, present, and future? Look at you popping right out. Your past. You may have been overly concerned with the relationship or with the marriage, or possibly trying to reconnect with the higher being. In the past, you may have been, in your present, you may have released yourself from that. Things may be a little bit heavier for you now. You may be going about things alone. So if this was like a prior relationship you were in, and now you may have separated yourself from that, and the burden is even heavier on you because you have to face things alone. You don't really have that partnership to rely on. In the future, you will be more cautious with who you give your resources to, or who you give your energy to. I feel like, with this eight of cups here in the bottom of the deck, but with the Chariot under that, you release yourself from something that was pretty draining, mentally, emotionally. So you may have been overly concerned with the relationship, a marriage, some type of partnership, even living up to others' expectations with the Hierophant here. Like you may have felt like you had like a figure that you had to make proud of you. Could be a parent or like a spiritual leader that you had to live up to their expectations of the life that they wanted you to live. But now you're releasing yourself from that. It could be a person, it could be a religion, it could be a job type thing. But now it's like the burden is on you to either prove yourself worthy of something, or now that you have to face things alone because you're separated yourself from like a religious sect or a relationship, now all the responsibility falls on you. So what you're going to do in the future is just be more cautious with who you give your energy to. Be more selfish with your time. you're really holding out for whoever's worthy of you, Taurus, which is always fair. You may receive a love confession in the future as well. Or this may be you confessing your love to someone with the Knight of Cups there as well. We have the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. So either way, this could be you. Yeah, I think you may have escaped from a toxic situation, whether it had been a relationship or some type of organization you were a part of. Some type of structured organization you were a part of. It could be a relationship. Yeah, it could have been something that brought out the worst in you as far as like a lot of indulgences. This also could have been something where you were involved in like a third party relationship, whereas possibly like if you were possibly in an open relationship, an open marriage, and it brought out the worst in you or brought out the worst in the situation. Too many people were involved as well. It could have even been like the input of family members, friends, colleagues, things like that. Like there were too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah, you have possibly, or you're possibly currently undergoing a very significant transformation in your life. Something that's really, it's hard for you to face alone. It's very difficult for you to face alone, actually. I don't think other people will understand where you're coming from, especially if you just left a relationship or decided to end a partnership. Yeah, with the Tower card here. People were, one, because they had a different view of you, Taurus. They definitely had a different view of you and your partner if this is you leaving a relationship. They thought that you guys were perfect together. You were happy together. You had everything together. And the fact that you decided to end things, possibly move out, relocate, that caught everyone off guard. I definitely feel like with the Three of Cups here, there's way too many cooks in the kitchen. There's way too many people involved in the situation. So again, it could be a relationship or like a religious organization or something like that. But you decide to walk away, and really start to focus on yourself and feel more independent, but it took everyone off guard. And it's like, even if you try to defend yourself against others or explain your side of things, people don't understand. And even what you're going through now, people don't understand. And I'm getting the feeling that they're willfully not understanding you, Taurus. They don't want to see your side of things. They don't want to see where you're coming from, because I feel like a lot of people perceived you to have a perfect life. They may even paint you as the bad guy or the bad girl or like a cheater or something. You're holding out for another good relationship. You're holding out. I think you also want peace in your home. You in the future, or, you know, I feel like in the near future, you'll be understanding the importance of having serenity and tranquility in your home, having peace in your home. And you will not apologize for that. You're holding out for something greater. Yeah. Oh, Taurus. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Under that, you will be, I don't know if you want to hear this, but with the Fool card here, the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands, you will be in another successful relationship if you want that. Next relationship you'll be in will possibly be with your soulmate. And it's because you have taken the time to learn who you truly are and how you best maneuver in a relationship. And you're not sacrificing your happiness, your stability, your mental clarity just to make someone else happy or to keep up appearances. Next time you join into a relationship, or even if you join into like an organization or something, it'll be true to yourself. Like you'll finally, I'm sorry, I'm doing stuff. You'll basically be being true to yourself. So I'm sorry, I can't get the words out. It's like you'll be living your truth next time you're with someone or you join some type of organization, even if it is just a job type thing. So yeah, you're holding out for something greater than what you had in the past, and that's commendable. Okay. Oh, Taurus, I really like that message for you. Who's next? Gemini. Gemini, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. I'm sorry. So we have the Page of Swords here. The Two of Cups. And then the Strength card. Okay. Tell me about this Page of Swords in the past position. Tell me about the Page of Swords in this past position. like, I don't know if this was you or someone else who was stalking you or waiting for you to be single. So this could either be you or someone else. Because with the Two of Cups here, if you're not in a partnership already, I feel like it's going to happen immediately. Like this month, you'll be joining with someone Gemini. This could be, if you are currently in a partnership, either you or the person you were with couldn't wait for you to be single, wait for you to like separate from someone or divorce someone in order for them to be with you. I feel like the person you are with or you will be with very soon will be more aligned with who you are as an individual. But let's get into the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone was stressed about this partnership coming together, whether it was you or the person, Gemini. Someone just like, I'm hearing like that Sleepy Brown Outcast song, I Can't Wait. So with the 8 of, something had to end in order for you two to come together. So if you are single, Gemini, you will be meeting your soulmate very shortly, but something has to end first. So either you have to release yourself from an ex, release yourself from a situationship, totally end something, possibly like just reconnect with yourself and release yourself from any energies that no longer serve you. And then this person will come into your life. Or it could even be like you being true to yourself and finally pursuing something that you always wanted to do, something that you truly love, something that fills your spirit. Whether it be like a creative endeavor or some type of work thing. It's like you finally release yourself. But with the Page of Swords here, clarified by the Justice and the Nine of Pentacles, it's like someone was waiting for someone to be released from like a contract. This could be, if it is like a work contract, so say you are a creative and you were in a bad business deal, now you're able to finally be true to yourself and pursue something you really want to do. Like say you're like a music artist and you were pigeonholed into doing pop music and now you want to do folk music. So now you finally get to do it. It's like that. Bad analogy or whatever, but it's like that. With the Strength in the future, I think you're going to be... feel strong enough to finally defend yourself, defend your views, defend your ambitions, your goals. So let's see. With the Ace of Pentacles, okay. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Whatever you're currently in or pursuing, or who's pursuing you, is for your highest good, Gemini. I think you're going to come into a lot of abundance with whatever you have going on in the future. And it's because you're finally like being true to your soul, speaking to yourself. Like, I know that did not just make sense. But with the Two of Cups here, whether it's a partnership or you finally being true to yourself, is going to bring about a lot of abundance in your life. And you'll find more balance in your life as well. It's because you know, like your past, you know what it's like to feel empty, whether it's in regards to relationship or in regards to your career. Like you're expending all this energy and getting nothing back for it. But because you're taking your power back in the near future, you'll receive a lot of abundance and you'll feel more fortunate than you have ever felt in before, like in the past. That was a really short message, Gemini, but that's what I'm getting for you. So just be true to yourself, whether it's in a relationship and letting someone come towards you. If this is someone that couldn't wait for you to be single, or if you were pursuing someone, whatever you are pursuing, if this is a person or if it is like a creative thing, you'll be very, very abundant soon. Like you'll be very fortunate to have something come into your life. Also, with the Queen of Wands under the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, and the Three of Cups under that, I feel like someone was waiting in the wings until they could come towards you or until you two could be together. And now that you can finally be together, it's like you'll get the happily ever after that you were seeking. Or you'll feel very fortunate to finally have this partnership with this person. Cancer. What do you need to know, Cancer? Past, present, and future. I think the Two of Cups has come out for every single spread thus far. Oh, I'm sorry, every sign thus far. Okay. So we have in your past position, we have the Two of Cups. Present, we have the Nine of Cups. And then in the future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So... Tell me about the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. You may have had some disagreements with an air sign. Oh, yeah, there we go. So you and your partner, and this is a relationship reading, so if this is not for you, I'm sorry. You and your partner may have been on different pages in the past, not seeing eye to eye. You two could have different love languages, and it wasn't really like you. That may have caused a lot of confusion or just issues in the relationship with the way you two were communicating. Give me a card for this King of Cups and Queen of Swords. With the Eight of Wands. So it's like the passion hasn't died though. So you two are like really, really attracted to someone. So this could be you with the King of Cups, and your partner could be the Queen of Swords. But the two of you haven't given up on the relationship, and honestly, you two hope that you can continue on. With this Page of Swords, I feel like you two still have a lot of learning to do about one another. You two may have very different backgrounds, come from wildly different backgrounds. So also you could also, there could be like a language barrier between the two of you. But it's like that's not stopping you from being together, because you do find a lot of happiness in this relationship. And yeah, with the Ace of Wands here, I feel like the passion is definitely, maybe that's what's keeping y'all together, the passion. Like the sex is way too hot. So maybe you're like, is the sex enough, or is the passion enough for us to stay together? Like, will this really sustain a long-term relationship? And with the Wheel of Fortune here in the future, it's like time will tell. Like, are you two truly meant to be together? So let's get a couple cards for the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Six of Swords. Five of Swords. So unless you two with the Ace of Cups at the bottom, oh wow. So okay, with the Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, if you two want to stay together, it's truly up to the both of you. You two have to be more open to you two have to get better at communicating with one another. It's like the passion can't sustain you. Like, as good as the sex is, unless you two can find peace in this relationship, you're not arguing, you guys can be on the same page when it comes to important life goals. If one or both of you have kids, you have to be on the same page with how to parent the children. Unless you two can do that, you may not make it. But if you two can find common ground to agree on most things on, I feel like you two can definitely go the distance. You can reconnect, fall even deeper in love with one another, and then have a very successful partnership as well. But communication is key in order to, at least you two, Cancer, you and your partners are having a successful relationship. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it's truly up to the both of you. So if both you and your partner put in enough effort, then you two can make it. But the important thing is communication, seeing eye to eye, being on the same page, and approaching life together as partners, rather than coming from two different perspectives and trying to gel those, because it may not work in the long run. Like, no matter how many times you fall out and make up, one or both of you may get tired of it and decide to go find love elsewhere. But if you're truly committed to, really being partners and working together, you two can definitely go the distance. So, all right. Leo, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Leo, what do you need to know? Okay. You may have been focusing on everything you've achieved thus far. I see the Three of Wands, but before I was about to flip, I was about to say, you may be thinking about where you're moving to next, or what your next accomplishment will be. It's like you see everything you've accomplished thus far, but it's like, to you, Leo, it's not enough. Like, you have to go harder, you have to try harder, you have to see new things, experience new adventures. Like, whatever you've accomplished, it's like, okay, but I can do so much better. I can achieve so much more. I shouldn't stop now just because I have all these other things. So you should definitely be proud of how far you've come, Leo. Oh, the Sun card here. Okay, the sky's literally not even the limit for you. Maybe the stars are the limit for you, Leo. Especially once you believe in yourself. I think you'll have a lot of support, friendship-wise, family-wise. Everyone wants to see you succeed and see you win. So there's really nothing stopping you. What you need to do, what you will be doing in the current energy with the Three of Wands here, is just considering what your next move will be, what you should tackle next, what you should pursue next. But it's like you can't go wrong with whatever decision you make with the Sun card. It's like you have the universe pushing you. You have the universe has your back. So let's see. Let's try to get some more information with this. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely come a long way. You may have studied a lot, tried a lot of different educational pursuits. You may be the type of person has racked up a lot of degrees or certificates, and now it's like, I achieved all this, like these tangible things, but what is my true purpose in life? Maybe you're seeking that now. You're really considering what that is as the year comes to an end. What should I pursue next that's really going to fulfill me? My purpose here on earth? What is that, and how should I approach it? It's like everything you accomplished in the past is because like you felt like maybe you've come from such a despondent place that you had to pursue certain things just to feel at least a little bit of stability. And now that you achieved that, it's like, okay, what can I really do for myself, Leo? Even if it's just like self-worth, self-love, and, you know, just working on yourself, you've achieved that. And now it's like, now I can really go after life. I feel more confident. Definitely the confidence there. You're not letting anyone deter you from what you want to do. Be careful, because you may feel like there's a lot of people who are jealous around you, or who secretly do not support you or don't want to see you succeed, or who may try to steer you in the wrong direction. And it may not even just be the wrong direction. It just may be they want to hold you back or push you towards a goal that they want for you, but it's not true to yourself. So just be careful about the people you surround yourself with, Leo. But I think you're very self-aware, and you're aware of the individuals around you. So during this time, you may find yourself alone a lot, or just withdrawing from other energies, because you know that even with people who have your best interest at heart, they may not know you deep down, so they can't really give you the guidance that you're seeking. So you have to go inward to know what's the best move for you to make. The Sun card here. I'm sorry, yeah, the Sun, and then the Page of Cups. With the Two of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna go off the cup and say this. In the future, in the very near future, actually, what you could also be doing is wherever you go next, Leo, you may find a new love interest. And I feel like this new person could really support you. Like, and they may join you on your path. Like, this may be the person that travels everywhere with you, who goes everywhere with you, who wants to see the world with you. This may be the person for you. So especially if you're single right now, Leo, the person that you will meet next once you start to pursue your goals, your own goals and your passions, is the person that wants to join you on this adventure. And they definitely they're going to lend you with their support. And I feel like you two will have a lot of things in common. And then if you are currently a Leo that's involved, just look towards your person. If you need like an extra pick-me-up, or I feel like they will be providing you with that pick-me-up in the near future. But, yeah, I feel like you'll be walking away from a lot of people who don't serve you. I feel like they were pushing you towards their own goals and not really things that they believe that was true to you. Things that they value, but you didn't really value. Or you was like, okay, yeah, this will be beneficial for me to have or to pursue, but it's not really what I want to do with my life. And I think that's what you're going to be doing in the next phase of your life, and really considering as the year closes out. Some water. Virgo. All right, Virgo, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Excuse me, Virgo, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Virgo, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future, Virgo, what do you need to know? Virgo, Tell me about this Two of Wands in the past position. Okay. So up until this point, Virgo, a lot of your life may have been about relationships, whether they're romantic, friendships, family relationships, like trying to be on the same page as your loved ones, trying to stay as close to your loved ones as much as possible. Also possibly following your loved ones everywhere, like kind of being glued at the hip with the people that you love. Especially if this is like a relationship. And what you may be experiencing in the present moment is a lot of freedom because you're not in that same energy. You're ready to explore yourself as an individual and not as combined with someone else, not as joined with someone else. So now you're finally giving yourself the space and the freedom to just be a one person, like to not really have a care as to what other people are doing. You may also be an empty nester right now, so maybe your children are out of the home and now you have the time to just travel alone, relive life in a way that's, really suits you as a kind of a new individual, because you're not really worried about your family anymore. Or if you just was a relationship, maybe you separated from someone, and now it's like you could kind of rediscover who you are. Especially if this is someone you were with for a very long time, possibly since childhood. Now you do have that time to just like kind of reacclimate to life, but things have definitely changed since you've been out there alone. The Queen of Swords. The High Priestess. Okay. I'm going to say this. I think you may run into someone who's going to challenge your views, or someone who's going to try to hold you back. I think there's going to be like a friend or like a coworker, someone who may be jealous of what you're doing. Like you two may be in very similar places in life, but you have the courage to explore new things. And this person who's kind of next to you, they're jealous of what you're doing, Virgo. So that's just a side. But also this could be you kind of finally standing up for yourself and following your dreams, following your intuition, not second guessing yourself, and like you're finally ready to trust your own judgment, no matter what other people say. Again, this could really resonate if you have separated from a person. Maybe you're the type of person that lets your spouse handle everything, and that person may not be able to take on that role for you any longer, or maybe you separated from this person, so now it all falls on you. So now you finally have to trust yourself and your own judgment and make decisions for yourself. And I think you find that very freeing. Sorry. So tell me about the Moon in the future position. With the Six of Swords. You're entering the unknown. I don't think you're scared though. With the Five of Swords. Yeah, you're entering the unknown, but I don't think you're scared. I think it's definitely the unknown. Treading waters you've never been to before. And I feel like there's people in your life who haven't really done this, so they can't give you any advice. They can't give you any guidance, so you can't really turn to them. But the Hangman here at the bottom of the deck, is like you are shifting your own perspective. I feel like it's a really powerful energy I'm getting for you, Virgo, because it's not like a lot of people can relate to this. You're in it's a time in your life where you're moving towards something new, something different, something that's going to challenge you. But I think you're willing to take on that challenge. You're willing to go, like, be more flexible in life and approach the unknown and find out who you are in these different situations and how you can adapt to it. So that's really great. So that's what you're going towards. But again, I feel like you're separating yourself from family members, lovers, friends who don't really get it and who may be like stuck in a particular situation. But now you find yourself free from that, and now you have the courage to kind of explore different things. Don't be afraid of the unknown, but I don't think you are, Virgo. Libra, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Libra. Libra, what do you need to know? You need to meet new people. You need to be open to new energies. You need to not isolate yourself just because you've been hurt in the past or people have disappointed you. You definitely shouldn't isolate because you may take on more than you can handle. So what you need to do is reach out to other people. In the future, I do see you may be asking for help, but yeah, it's because you should, because things may be too much for you to bear. I don't know if you walked away from like a toxic situation or just a very unhealthy situation that was no longer fulfilling you. It could have been someone that was manipulating you emotionally. They needed you to rely on them. That fueled their ego. That made them feel better about themselves the more that you relied on them, especially for like emotional support. They don't want you to move on because they'll see it as you don't need them, and they need you to need them, Libra. This may have been a very difficult decision for you to make, but you finally did it. And this person may have begged for you not to go, or they may have just done a lot of underhanded things. What you're finally doing, yeah, you are giving to yourself finally. And I think you are being gentle with yourself in this present moment. Yeah, you're seeing what have you accomplished for yourself, what you can continue to do for yourself, and you're being gentle with yourself because you may also feel like you have to share a part of the blame for allowing someone else to have so much control over your life, and for giving so much to someone else and neglecting yourself, neglecting your own aspirations, your own passions in order to make someone else feel big, in order to make someone else feel important. You had to shrink yourself so someone else felt better about themselves. And now it's like, now that you're finally focusing on yourself, it's kind of not unnatural. I don't know why that word came to me, but it's like you're so used to giving to this individual and try to make sure this other individual was good that now that you're turning that energy towards yourself, it's like, oh, how do I do this? Like, do I have enough to give myself? You definitely do, Libra. You definitely do. I think the new people that are going to come into your life that you will meet will bring you you'll look up to them, you'll admire them. I think you'll surround yourself with a lot of people who accomplish things that you hope to accomplish in the future, or they have similar backgrounds as you, so you can relate to them and they'll be able to give you a lot of good words. I think you'll also be building up your boundaries, like strengthening your boundaries, defending yourself against someone who's going to come back and try to siphon your energy from yourself, because the brighter you shine, the more they need your light. And I think you're going to be communicating with people in the very near future who have a similar history as you do, Libra. This may be people who have been with controlling partners in the past, people who isolated them from their family, and it all became all about that relationship, and they needed them in their corner, and as a Libra, you couldn't give yourself to other people because someone else needed you so badly, but it drained you so much, and you didn't really have much to give anyone else, not even yourself, not even your children if you have children. So the fact that you're finally walking away from this person is very commendable, Libra. And you'll be meeting your tribe in the near future, people who can relate to the struggle. Scorpio, what do you need to know? 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 Past, present, and future. Holding on to your assets, or you may have withdrawn your energy from people, or someone in particular is what I'm getting. Present, okay. We got the Temperance and we got the Page of Wands in your present position. What about the future for Scorpio? Ooh. Now, are you upside first? Okay. Just leave you like that. I think you were, yeah. Okay. So in the past, we have the Four of Pentacles. Present, we have the Temperance with the Page of Wands. And then in the future, we have the Six of Cups. Tell me about, this is his hair. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles, Scorpio, in the past. I feel like you were really guarded. You may have been guarded against someone that pursued you pretty passionately. Oh, this may have been okay. All right. So what happened in the past is someone showed up for you as this King of Wands and this King of Cups energy. Like this person was really passionate. They were emotionally mature, or you perceived them to be. You thought that this was a mature individual who had their shit together. You thought that this was someone that you could finally feel safe with. Like you could, like, they understood why you were guarded, or why you were so hesitant to open up to people, why you were not the most vulnerable individual, and they made you feel safe. So tell me about this. Yeah, this was definitely someone who encouraged you to let your guard down, Scorpio. So tell me about this King of Cups, King of Wands person. It's like at one moment, like at sometimes this person was like really hot and passionate, and other times it's like they were more reserved, more of an empath, and it's like you really like that duality that this person's shown to you. And I think you wanted to keep them for yourself. It's like they always kept you guessing, and this person may have showered you with a lot of gifts as well. So, okay, all right. So what we have here in the present with the Temperance and the Page of Wands, you may be wanting things to still work with this person. I don't know. Did you guys hit a hiccup or something? I feel like you're trying to reach out to this person just to clear the air or make peace. Yeah, you still want to move forward with this individual. Whoever this person is, you still want to move forward with them. You still want the connection to proceed. I think you want the old them back. You hope that you two can... I think what you're doing right now, Scorpio, is you're pursuing this person. And this person may be withdrawn from you or disconnected from you. And you may feel like you're losing them. So you feel like you have to reach out to them. It's like you're putting in... I don't even think you mind at this moment putting in all the effort. Because that's what it looks like you're doing with this Temperance card and the Page of Wands. It's like you're putting out the effort to make things, to stabilize things between the two of you. Because you want to move forward. You want to bring the past into the present and push it forward. But this person, I feel like, is disconnected. This person isn't receiving whatever you're trying to offer right now. They may have a lot on their plate, a lot on their mind. Or they just may not have this receptive energy right now. I feel like this person has totally disconnected. Emotionally, mentally. They may not be saying much to you. But let's look towards the future. Can you tell me about the Six of Cups in reverse? All right, so with the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Wands, and then Eight of Wands here, I feel like you'll be moving forward, but I'm not necessarily seeing that you'll be moving forward with this individual. I feel like you'll be moving forward and leaving this person behind because they're not reciprocating your energy. They're not giving as much to this connection as you are, and they may feel like, or you may feel like, or you may mutually feel like this has run its course emotionally, and you're back to like putting your guard up, or just moving forward, and you may approach moving forward as if now you have to put your guard back up. You gave everything you had to give, and this person wasn't receptive to that, and you really don't want to go back or find somebody like that again. So you're just reclaiming your time, basically. You may also pursue something very sexually. This may be for a few people, but you may just be looking for quick connections now, possibly because of this brutal ending, or I don't know, this person may have left you scarred. I'm gonna do a second reading for you, Scorpio. But yeah, this is a connection that you have to separate from. It's like this person has disconnected. They're no longer interested in this, and I don't think you're going to wait around too much longer before you just move forward without this person. Because they're not giving you, they're not reciprocating your energy. Okay. So, a second message for Scorpio. We need a second message for Scorpio. What do they need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? The Hierophant. In your past. The Hierophant came out in your last reading that I did. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Okay. And then the Nine of Swords in the future. Okay. So tell me about the Hierophant in the past position. Tell me about the Hierophant in the past position. This could have been a connection you were involved in. Like, it's kind of similar to Taurus reading because they had the same Hierophant came out in the past position as well. So whether this is a relationship or some type of organization that you were dealing with, you may feel like you had to make sudden changes for this person or for this organization, such as moving locations, changing things. And it wasn't really things that you wanted to do, but you did for the connection or did for this person or did for this organization to really compromise with them. But it's like you made changes that suited them. And you may have felt like you didn't have a choice to do it. Like, no matter how hard you fought for your way to be heard, or you know, things to work out for you or what you wanted to do, I feel like this person kind of overruled you, or you had to do what they wanted to do in order to stay with this person, or remain with an organization, or remain with the company. It's like you really didn't have a choice in the matter, and you had to make moves for this individual. Now, as far as the present is concerned, with this Knight of Cups, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like someone new will be pursuing you, Scorpio. I think someone is, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. I feel like someone new is pursuing you. I don't know if you're really receptive to them now, but this is someone who has, and I feel like this person has maybe known you for a minute. They could be like a work colleague or somebody that's been on the outside looking in, and they really recognize your value. They think you're someone special, and they do want to pursue you. They're like, damn, how did somebody fumble Scorpio? Because you're really someone special. Like, I like you a lot, and I want to pursue you. And I don't really know if you're paying attention to this person right now, or if they're on your radar, or maybe you just don't want them because you're worried about this past person or this connection that you're currently in or you were in. But someone does have feelings for you, and they are going to make a move towards you, but I don't know if you're going to be receptive to it. Or maybe this person has already made a move to you and you're unsure of their intentions. Or you're like, I got shit going on at home. I can't focus on new love right now. So let's look at your future, Scorpio. You may just be focusing on yourself in the near future, Scorpio, because you may feel so mentally drained from the situation you just kind of disconnected from. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords here as well. It's like you can't handle anything else. You can't handle another connection. You can't handle a love hiccup. You have to just take back control of your life. Possibly if you did move for someone or for an organization, it's like you made those moves for that person, and now you're finally going to start making moves for yourself with this Emperor here. It's like this connection, this organization, whatever you deemed as larger than you was more important than who you are as an individual. So you made sacrifices for this person or this entity. And now moving forward in your future, it's like you're taking your power back. You're focusing on yourself. You're finding out what works for you, what makes you happy, because you're tired of stressing out about if something pleases other people or if it works for other people, because they didn't really take you into account when making their own decisions. So yeah, even if someone is approaching you romantically, I don't think you're paying it any mind, really. It's like, especially if this is the past person trying to come back and make amends or apologize, it's like you're not sure of their intentions. You're not sure if you can trust them. You're afraid of them repeating patterns, or like this person didn't change, and if you were to reconnect with this person, it would still be all about them, their way or the highway. And it's like now you want to like take control of your own life and move forward that way. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. 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 What do you need to know? Ooh. Okay. The Hierophant came out again. I think the Hierophant and the Two of Cups has been the most popular in this reading so far. We have the Strength card in your present, and then the Page of Cups in your future. It's kind of similar to like Taurus and Scorpio now, Sag. I feel like you're another one. You're taking your power back. But unlike Scorpio, I feel like in the future you'll be open to new love. Possibly even pursuing new love, or just being really receptive to someone new coming into your life to like entertain you or distract you. I think you're open to that in the future. But tell me about this Hierophant. Organized religion may have been really important to you in the past. A marriage may have been really important to you in the past, or just like a long-term commitment, something that you took really seriously, something that you have recently left behind. You may have felt that it was draining. It took too much of your time and effort. Yeah, you had to give too much of it, and you were just unsure of how to balance the relationship versus what else you had going on in your life. And now with the Strength and the present, yeah, you're another one that took back control. So you're a little further ahead than Scorpio. You took back control of your life. You, if you were dealing with a Scorpio, you left that Scorpio behind sooner than they left you, and you've already disconnected from that. You already like put that out of your mind. You're done with it. You deaded that situation already, and now you're currently in this mode of just focusing on yourself, staying balanced in your own life. I think you are in a really healthy mindset as well. You may be meditating, reading books, fasting, just drinking your water, minding your business. With the King of Swords here, it's like, yeah, you definitely took control of your life again. Especially if this is you disconnecting from a relationship. Like, you've been done with that. And you're not mincing words. You're not apologizing for anything. You may come across as pretty blunt and harsh because you're not apologizing for anything. Especially if someone's trying to challenge your views as to what you did in the past. It's like, so the hell what? Like, I've done enough for other people, and it was just way too much to bear. And now I just want to do for myself. I'm fine. Like, they'll be okay. That's what I got for you, Sag. That's crazy. Y'all talk like that too. But no, I'm sorry. Tell me about the future. Yeah. I see you getting married again, Sagittarius. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you'll be single long. I think you are going to have options as well. You are going to have a smorgasbord of lovers or people who are at your disposal, but I think you're going to lock down one person in particular. This may be someone from your past, or someone you've known since you were younger, or this person could be someone younger than you. But I think you are not going to be single for much longer. I don't care how, and I think I got a similar message for you before, Sag, but I don't care how soon it was, or how close it was that you left someone else, or why can I not speak today? How recent it was that you disconnected from a prior relationship. I think you will be getting married again as soon as you possibly can. You're not wasting any time. I think you deaded that relationship. You were like, it came to a dead end. You're done with it. There's no reconciling with this person. You're tired of being emotionally drained, exhausted. You took your power back. You're focusing on yourself. And the next person that catch your eye, that seriously catch your eye, you are going to lock them down because you really like them. Which is crazy. I don't really say this much of Sagittarius, but I feel like you are going to lock down the next person you meet. I think someone's really going to catch your eye and you're locking them down. That's all I'm getting for you. I'm serious. I'm so serious. So I feel like the next person, it could be it's going to happen sooner than later, Sagittarius. You're going to meet the next person, or it could be someone you already know, or someone younger than you, and you can reconnect with someone and you are going to lock them down. I don't know why you're moving so quickly with this person, but I feel like you're not wasting any time when it comes to this new connection. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, what do you need to know? I was about to say for the next 2 weeks. I'm sorry. But Capricorn, what do you need to know past, present, and future? Capricorn, if you move for a job, it will bring you much success. If that's a recent move you did, or if you're undergoing some type of education, like say you're pursuing, like you're in law school, you're in med school, or you're just going back for your master's, things like that, it will make you very successful in the future. So let's look at the Two of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Wands in the past position. Two of Wands in the past position. We have the Temperance card. And we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you definitely could have left. You may have felt like you received a higher calling to do something else, to pursue something else. So you had to make a dramatic change, like a very quick change. I feel like this is something you didn't really like tell people about. You didn't really consult with others before making this decision for yourself. It's like you heard something, like you heard like Jesus calling down, and you're like, oh, Capricorn, you have to go here or pursue this. And it's like you just dropped everything and ran. It's like you really stepped out on faith in order to pursue something. Like you just left something behind because you feel like it's your true calling. So tell me about the present for you, Capricorn. With the Three of Pentacles. You will, yeah, you're building a lot of growth right now. But I think you are going to see progress hand over fist. So as soon as you do something, you're going to see the results very quickly. And it's going to be very beneficial results for you, Capricorn. Now, you could also be hooking up with someone unexpected. And I don't mean in a romantic sense, but business-wise. Like someone's going to come to you with some type of idea and you didn't really expect that from this person, or really expect to be brought this idea and for it to be so successful or something that you're so interested in. But whoever approaches you, you two will work, or you three will work really well together. I feel like this could be you making doing a startup, creating a startup company, or creating a new project, and it's paying off in the future, and it's kind of catapulting all of you, I'm sorry, to like viral success. Like your life will change overnight, basically. Especially if you invest in a business, you may hit the lottery as well, Capricorn. You look very abundant. Also, and I feel like you're going to look at it as you put the work in. So even if you find success, like overnight success as pursuing music, even if you were a painter in the past, it's like you taught yourself so much discipline that you're taking what you learned from doing that and those skill sets and applying it elsewhere, and it's still paying off for you. It's like you didn't get her overnight because you put those 10,000 hours in, Capricorn. But I do feel like you'll be hitting it big pretty soon, coming into a lot of money, getting a really good job, hooking up with people and going viral, starting a really successful company. You may try to overthink, or you may find yourself overthinking things. Also, be wary of self-sabotage or just not trusting people. You may also feel like you have to like have firm contracts in place, or not tell everybody your next move, which is very fair, or keep things close to your chest. Even when you are pretty successful, you may be a pretty private person, Capricorn, and I think it will pay off for you. But I feel like you will be really successful. You may even be famous in the future because of whatever you're doing now. And even if you pivot to another to another company or to another creative thing you want to do, it's like it's going to bring you a lot of success. So definitely trust yourself. So even being impulsive, it may not be second nature to you, but it really will help you reach the success, the pinnacle of success that you're looking for, Capricorn. Aquarius, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Here's that Two of Cups again. I think someone's trying to win you back. I'm going to be honest with you. With this Knight of Swords here. The King of Cups. Yeah, someone's trying to win you back. Don't be surprised if you hear from someone in the near future. So this could be someone that you could have been in a relationship with. I don't feel like you were like married to this person. You may have just dated for a while. This person still has you on the brain. They haven't forgot about you. They're still wondering about what you're up to. They're still in love with you. Whatever feelings you have for this person, they were mutual. This person still sees you as their happiness. I'm hearing like you're their guidance. You're their North Star. This person still loves you, Aquarius. This is a really straightforward reading. This person is definitely so in love with you. They miss you. They want to be back with you. So in the present, you may be hearing from this person. You may not expect it as well. You may also be receiving like psychic downloads or dreams about this person as well. So if they pop up in your dreams, it's because they may be too afraid to say something to you, or that could be your dreams like getting you ready to hear from this individual because they're going to bring clarity. It's pretty powerful to have the moon here with the Ace of Swords, because it's like the sword is clearing up all the fog and all the illusion and all the confusion that the moon card can bring. With the Knight of Swords here as well, it's like someone has to get something off their chest. They have to say something to you. They want to bring clarity to you. They want to clear up any misgivings that you have about them or that you perceive about them. And I think this is like an ex or someone you was dealing with, this situationship. You may feel like the feelings weren't mutual. With the King of Cups here, they definitely are, or were. And they still are if you do have feelings for this person. I think this person is definitely going to say something to you in the very near future. And I think it's because they experienced some type of growth, or they finally accepted their emotions for you, or feel like they can finally communicate their emotions to you. Wow, with the Knight of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords, this person may be moving slowly, or they may be really cautious in their approach to you because they may see you as the Queen of Swords and they don't think that you want to hear from them. I feel like with the Queen of Swords here, however, they really respect whatever you say. So if you push them away, they'll, accept that. Or if you don't want to hear from them, they'll accept that as well, because they may realize that they fucked up in the past, which, But this person is really coming across as emotionally mature. So, like, they'll press, but they won't press too hard. They'll respect whatever decision you make as to if you want to deal with them again or not. So what you need to know is that you'll be getting visited from a past person. I think this person has been thinking about this for a while. Yeah, if you guys experienced a breakup, this person has been thinking about reaching out to you for a while. Because we have the Ten of Swords here, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This time around, they definitely want to work towards having this Ten of Cups with you. They also could have felt like you two had that before there was a potential for you to have it. And I feel like they're very disappointed if things didn't pan out the way that they wanted it to. With the World here, it's like however you want to approach the situation and move things forward, if you want to move things forward, they'll go with you hand in hand. They'll be your partner in life if you will accept them. But they're not going to push for something that you don't want. This is a really straightforward message. This person, I'm hearing like they were waiting on you as well, but you didn't reach out to them, or you didn't say anything to them, or maybe they feel like you forgot about them, or you weren't really concerned with them. So they'll reach out, they'll make the effort, because they do value you, Aquarius, and they do want you in their life. And they do want to be with you romantically, and they will like to walk through life with you. They're definitely willing to do that. But if you don't accept their apologies or accept how they feel about you, they'll accept that and move on graciously. So that was super short and super sweet and to the point. Excuse me. Last but not least, Pisces. Pisces. What do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Pisces, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Okay. All right. Pisces, what do you need to know? Past, present, and future. Okay. You may have just went on a journey, even a spiritual journey. You may have done some traveling in the recent past. In the present, you may be reconnecting with friends, or just enjoying your time with your family, reconnecting with family, spending a lot of time with them, finding a lot of emotional fulfillment with your family or your friends. It's like you're not neglecting those relationships right now. I feel like in the future you will be pursued by a King of Wands figure. And when I first put the King of Wands down, I heard like they're not taking no for an answer. So okay. With the Knight of Pentacles here and the Six of Cups, I feel like you moved away from something or someone that had you in a chokehold in your past, something like that. You may have went on a few trips to avoid this person or to escape this person. You may have felt like someone was moving too slowly to solidify something between the two of you, so you had to leave it behind and let go. That's what you could have been doing in the recent past, is just walking away from someone, choosing yourself, because they were moving too slow or they were not making a decision soon enough for you. So you decided to like reinvest in yourself and move forward and explore what the world had to offer. You may have went on a lot of solo trips, which is good. With the Eight of Swords here in your present, you're still worried about something. I don't know what you're worried about though. The Justice card. You're worried if everything's going to work out for you. So if this was a relationship you were worried about in the past, you're like, will I ever connect with someone like that again? Will I ever find love again? Will I feel those sweet emotions with someone else again? So maybe that's why you're reconnecting with family. That's why you're reaching out to friends and you're building those relationships back up and you're accepting invitations out and stuff. Is because you realize that it's important. And possibly this person in your past could have been filling your cup, but they're no longer in your life. And it's like you don't want to feel empty. So you are trying to reinforce those bonds that you have, those special bonds that you have with friends and family. And it could have been that you weren't completely neglecting them, but you were putting your energy elsewhere and hoping for something else to become better or greater than what it was. And you were just worried about, possibly not getting married or having a committed relationship in the future. But now it's like you're focusing more so on the relationships that are present in your life and just taking care of those and really being appreciative of the people that are showing up in your life presently. So Pisces, with the King of Wands here, what does your future want you to know? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Tell me about this King of Wands. Oh, with the Two of Cups. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant under that, and the Three of Wands under that, Eight of Wands under that. Pisces, with this King of Wands here, this may be someone who either experienced a painful breakup in their past, or you experienced this painful breakup with you. Or I'm sorry, you experienced this painful breakup with them. Especially with that King of Cups, Hierophant, and the Three of Wands here, this could be someone that you someone that you definitely moved away from, because we got the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So someone you definitely moved away from. You may have felt like this was your person in the past and like things ended pretty chaotically or brutally between the both of you. Like you guys did not end on good terms. But this person is coming back around. Like I heard when I first put the King of Wands down, is that they're not taking no for an answer because they love you. And I think with the King of Wands here, they're finally ready to be more emotionally vulnerable or be emotionally available to you. And then especially with the Hierophant here, it's like they want to move forward with you in the future in a committed partnership. Like you being that person, they being your person, things being serious and solidified between the two of you. Especially with the Knight of Pentacles here, this could be like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you were dealing with, and they were this Knight of Pentacles, and they were just moving too slow. And you were giving them chance after chance, or it's because you've known them for so long that you're just like, I trust you, so I'm just waiting, and you got tired of waiting. And now that you're moving forward with your life, it's like now they want to come back around. As soon as you start making progress, and you're like, this mother wants to come back around and kind of solidify things between the two of you. So you could be another one hearing from someone from your past. I don't know if you're going to do acceptance. Yeah, you've got some decisions to make. You may also reject them. There's a lot of cards here. Yeah, you may also reject them. They may have stressed you out. You may not be on the same page, things like that. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so you're another one that could expect to be hearing from someone in the near future, but you may also be choosing yourself and ignoring this person. So kudos to you, Pisces. But yeah, just continue to focus on yourself. But I feel like what you need to know is someone will be returning. Either this person has a really painful past in regards to love, or there was a painful, difficult ending between the two of you and this person wants to return. So that is the reading. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see everyone again. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. And everyone have a beautiful and blessed day.